This is David and he's walking my dog Paisley. As he walks, his center of gravity is in his core and shifts slightly forward as he takes each step. His base of support is in his feet as he takes each step, and his feet must remain about shoulder width apart to maintain a safe and necessary base of support. Newton's first law is the law of acceleration. We see this as Paisley will continue to walk forward until David will lock the leash, and it exhibits a force that stops her from being in motion. One joint we can focus on as David is walking is his elbow. His elbow is in flexion, and the elbow is a hinge joint, which means the elbow only has 1 degree of freedom, so it is uniaxial. The elbow moves in the sagittal plane in the frontal axis. His elbow is at about 90 degrees, and his grade of muscle strength would be a 5 because he can demonstrate full range of flexion and extension against gravity with maximum resistance. One element of friction is his shoes against the ground. He would have less control over his body mechanics and base of support if he were barefoot, had rollerblades, or to be walking on ice. The simple machine we see is a retractable leash. Inside the leash is a device with a rope around a wheel, which is a pulley. As David holds on to the leash and Paisley walks forward, pulling the rope, it makes the wheel turn, and David, the leash, the rope and wheel, and Paisley are navigating via a pulley system. So how could OT intervene to promote safety and optimal positioning? An occupational therapy practitioner will be sure that David is using proper body mechanics, using a proper base of support, and not walking with his feet too close together so that he could trip or lose his balance. Also, if the client could not use their hands to hold a leash, there are leashes that you can wrap around your waist to walk the dog, so that could be a compensation for walking a pet. You can also walk your dog while in a wheelchair and even attach the leash to the wheelchair itself so someone could walk the dog while remaining in the wheelchair, or they could, of course, hold the leash while remaining seated in the wheelchair. That is all. Thank you, and thank you, David and Paisley.